I said I'm dripped in my amethyst. I spit like an analyst. I live a lifestyle with the rich and glamorous. My life right now, cause I stick to the manuscript. My life's bright, how the kids 7 candles lit. I'm about to God's biz, I'ma handle it. Word to my heavenly father and holy mother, we all plan for this. Stones round my neck, hand, wrist, gigantic wrist. Connect me with the ancestors like an amulet. Your heart scandalous, bars kinda arrogant, so God sent the gifted and talented. I'm not a rapper, I'm a poet and a fan of it that spit it with a flow and lift your soul like cannabis. Yeah, my lights glow when I write life's quotes. I live my life like walking a tightrope. I balance it. The mic broke, I dismantle it and put it back together like the resurrector. The mic checker, right here's the mecca of poetry's evolution. The orally offer me a better solution. Most importantly, my thoughts free. I'm forever improving. Oh, please, don't ever confuse them. Yo, welcome back to the Artist Access. I'm your host, Radio Rakeem, and this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. You are watching Radio Rakeem's Artist Access.
Access granted.
What's the key to a beautiful home? Of course, at Key Cuts GS, our services will help your home and lawn stay manicured year-round. Call us at 832-945-2870 and inquire about our free senior citizen service. Again, that number is 832-945-2870. At Key Cuts GS, we care.
Are you a busy professional or a stressed out parent that needs a break? Or maybe you're retired and just don't have the desire to get out of the house every day. And this is why you need Mia Savvy Courier Service. No errand is too big or too small, whether it's picking up dry cleaning or groceries. Mia Savvy Courier Service is the one to call. For more information, visit them online at www.miasavvycourierservices.com. or give us a call at 832-533-7565. And trust me, after one experience, you'll be singing their praises.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. Yo, we got my girl in the building today. If y'all don't know, we got Deuce Deuce in the building. How you go, Deuce Deuce? The name's so cool that you got to say it twice.
Got to.
How you doing, Queen?
I can't complain.
Look,
I really can't, even if I could. I don't really change that.
Right. Look, man, I'm glad you came to kick it with me today on this beautiful Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on, man?
You know,
I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
I know.
I think the last time I saw you was at the show for the matriarchs. I think was the last time I saw you.
Puff Poetry. Yeah, that was a good show. That was a good show.
Yeah.
I ain't really been outside like that, but I've been in and out. I got a lot of personal stuff going on. I've been doing some, personal writing for people, but I still exist. I'm still around.
Okay. You said you was back at home in Philly not too long ago, right?
Yeah, I did go home.
Y'all don't know Deuce is from Philly.
I'm from Philly, you know what I'm saying? That's my
Philly
city.
Girl, yeah.
I went back home in February because my best friend is a singer. And she actually just released some music.
Okay.
And I was one of the co-writers on one of the songs that she released. So she had a listening party. I flew up for that, and she had me working like crazy to help her get that figured out.
Yeah.
So I went home for that, and it was great. So if y'all got Apple Music, any streaming platform, make sure y'all stream Unlucky by Candace Cahill. Cahoe is how you spell her last name. Candace Cahoe. It's called Unlucky.
You gotta get out here to come be on the show.
She gonna be out here. Believe me, she stay out here because she love crawfish. She don't be coming for me. She be coming for the crawfish. But that's my girl. So she just released some music, and I went home for that.
Okay. So I was talking to you earlier. Look, if y'all don't know, Deuce is a poet, and not just only a poet. She also has a beautiful voice. She can sing. She can sing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she really can sing. Like, she be singing on some shows and whatnot. So I asked her earlier, like, when is the album coming out? When is the album coming out?
You know, I had a lot of people ask me that, and I always consider myself more of a songwriter than a singer. So I love writing songs. Like, my best friend, like, she's a singer, and I will write songs with her all the time. I do have one song that I started recording, but I have to finish recording. I started it like a few months back, but then I put it on pause because I was helping my best friend with hers. But yeah, we gonna see what happens.
Hey,
we gonna see what happens.
Hey, I feel you when you say like you more of a writer, and you like, but see, when I hear you say that, I hear you running from something. You running from it because the fact is, you can sing.
I can, but
that's
you know what?
Point blank, you can sing.
I can, but my thing is, like, I don't want to start singing and people perceive me as a singer when I know I'm not going to do it all the time. Like, it's something I'll do sparingly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to have that expectation. She a singer, she dropping an album, she going on tour. And I'm like,
you gave us that buzz. Look,
I know. But I might do a little something. When I write for me, I never write like a full song. I have one full song that I wrote for me, but like mostly it's like half a song and the rest of the poem. You know what I'm saying? So I might play around with that.
Look,
I might play around with that. We're gonna see. I got like 2 in the tuck that I ain't really put out yet. But you know, we gonna see what happens. We gonna see.
Because I mean, look, not only are you a singer, like I went to a show you did where We Go Live, and you also incorporated like some acting into your performance.
Yeah.
You
Catch 22 show
and I never seen that. You caught me on guard with that. I was like, wow, but you can act.
Yeah.
Like, you got it.
I did do some acting back in the day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My best friend's brother, he's a screenwriter, and he put on some plays, and I was like, on an actual stage, like on Broad Street in Philly. Broad Street is like where all the theaters are. I had a show on Broad Street, and I was in the play. The first year I was in it, I was like a secondary character and an understudy. Next year I bumped up to a main character, you know what I'm saying? So I did do a little acting back in the day, and I did incorporate that with the Catch 22 show. I got this character named Jackie.
Yeah.
And she's a drunk. Jackie got some issues, but Jackie is very entertaining, so I did do that last year. And I got a few people every time they see me, when you gonna do Jackie again?
Where did you channel Jackie from? Who is Jackie? Is that an auntie you got us? Who is Jackie?
No, I don't have no drunk aunties in my family. Like, all my aunties is saved, sanctified, go to church. They don't drink. They not like that. It's
just your imagination. You just created her. Okay.
I had a poem. It started maybe a little more than a year ago. I went to open mic that Coco Sullivan did. And I had this poem that I wanted to do, and I was like, how can I make this more entertaining? And Courtney Lynn was there, and she had a bottle of wine on the table that was almost gone. And I was like, Courtney, let me hold that bottle of wine. So I took the bottle of wine on stage with me, and I did the poem like I was drunk. And everybody really thought I was drunk. And I was like, no, I was just playing. Y'all not really drunk. And I was like, what can I do with this? I have something here. And so I just took it and ran with it. So y'all might see more of Jackie. Jackie Part 2 might be coming. We gonna see.
Jackie got a whole stage play for us to come. You know what I'm talking about? Look, a whole sitcom come from Jackie. Look.
And it was crazy because like the way I did it, I had like quite a few people help me with the set, and from the way it went, it literally went so perfectly. Like we never really had like a full rehearsal. I was like, hey, can y'all help me with the set? I gave everybody their cues, told them what to do and when to do it, and it was.
The brothers out there flexing it with the muscles.
Billionaire Billy Goat. I had E-Man out there, Free K, Voice of the Black Sheep, Bella the Speaker, She's So Cold. All of them were a part of my set, and I wouldn't have been able to pull it off without them. Like they really helped me like execute the whole vision I had. So
that's fine.
It was fun.
Hey, so look, I want you to like take me back to young Deuce Deuce. Like, when did you discover that you were so talented and you could do all of these things, writing and singing and acting?
I've always been a writer. Like that's always been a part of me. I've always written. Like I'd be like 10 in the house, like writing stories and just doing random stuff. It wasn't until in my late teens that I like really started honing into doing poetry. Like I said, I'm from Philly, and there was a youth poetry organization up there called PYPM, and I just dove right in. Like I went out for the slam team, didn't make the slam team, but it was a fun experience. Like just slamming through the season, going to writing workshops, really working on my craft. So that was when I like really started like realizing like, hey, like I'm a poet, like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that do this too. So that was like a really cool experience. After that, went to college a little late, which is how I got the name Deuce Deuce.
You went to school, college in Philly?
I went to Cheney University. Okay. The first HBCU started in 1837 before the emancipation.
You said the first HBCU?
The very first.
What?
The very first HBCU, Cheney University. Went there. Started there when I was 22. I was a 22-year-old freshman. Everybody started calling me Deuce Deuce. Okay. And that's where the name came from. So I went to college and, kind of put poetry on hold. I did perform on campus a few times, but just, got through getting my degree and then moved down here literally the day I graduated college. I graduated college May 12th, 2018. I walked across the stage at like 1, and I was in Houston by like 7. Like, I moved down here the same day I graduated.
It's funny, like, all of the poets that I know, when I came out here, y'all pretty much just kind of like started, or like kind of got active out here when I got out here. I'm thinking y'all been out here, but as I talk to y'all, it's like all y'all kind of got started once I came out here around the same little time. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That's fire.
When I moved down here, I didn't know nobody. Like, all I knew was like my mom, my brother, and my dad. Like, that was all I had. And so I went to, it's a bar right up the street from where I live, and me and my mom went there for her birthday. Just went to the bar. The lady that worked there was telling me about an open mic that they did there. It was either on Wednesdays or Thursdays, and I started going to that open mic. Went to that open mic, met some other poets. They asked me to do a show, and I went and did that show. And then after that, I just started meeting other poets and doing more shows. It's like once I got out there to one open mic, I just started finding all these other events and other poets and other shows and stuff to get into. So, it was just that one little step. And
is the poetry scene in Philly as popping as it is out here in Houston?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
It's pretty big?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Philly, Philly is a much smaller
Philly is
city.
A different place. Like
it's
Philly,
a very different place. It's a very different place. It's a smaller city than Houston, so everything is more close together. But when I was coming up, like there was so many like poetry events that you could go to. Like you had the Poets Art Gallery that was on Girard Avenue. You got Voices in Power. They've been doing an open mic for like years. They do it down here once a month now too.
They just had something, right? That was them?
Yeah. They down here every month.
Okay.
Every month they do an open mic here, but it was just always something to go to. There was this one open mic called The Harvest. That was a great open mic. Like it was at what's the name of that place? It's gonna come back to me. This wine making me forget. But they had a great open mic. Some of my mentors was putting that together, but it's a big poetry scene like in Philly, and it's a lot of like dope poets that come out of Philly. So that's where I really got exposed to like realizing that there are other poets in the world, and I'm not the only weirdo that write. Like none of my other friends is writing. And I was like, oh, it's other people that do this. So yeah, the scene in Philly it's a lot different than Houston, but it's there.
Okay.
It's there.
So when did the singing come about? Same time.
I've been singing all my life. Nah, I've been singing longer than I've been writing poetry.
Right. It's like a hobby type thing, huh?
Nah, I grew up in church, so you sing there. I was on the choir, I directed the choir, sang some solos. That's always been something I did,
So the singing was before the poetry.
Yeah, but it's not like.
So you didn't put that thing on the back burner.
Yeah, it's not like I was ever like, oh, I'm a singer. I could sing, I could hold a little note, but it was never something that I was like, oh, I want to do this forever. It's just something that I can do and I incorporate. When I can and when I won't. My best friend is the singer. She's the one.
You say she's the singer.
Yeah. I could just hold a little note. Do a little something, blend in. Put me in the background, the alto section, but put me in the middle so I don't hop on that tenor note. Some people can't sit on the end of their section Because they'll start singing somebody else. No, that's me.
Nah, but I'm telling you, man, you sung a song at the Matriarch show.
Yeah, that was one I wrote.
Fire.
Yeah, I wrote that one called Sunsets.
Hey, man, you sound like, that song was fire. Everything about it was fire. I'm talking about, like, I'm trying to tell you, if you don't get with it,
I started recording it. I just got to finish it.
Right.
I just got to finish it. But yeah, that's...
See, when I hear you say that, you remind me of me. Like, when I was young, I wanted to be a singer.
Really?
Before I thought about poetry, like, I was a kid, I was singing Stevie Wonder. I'm talking about I was singing. I was daydreaming about being a singer. Huh. You hear me? But I never really went there with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So now I be playing with it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The project I'm working on now, I plan on singing a little bit on this new project I'm working on.
What's up? Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm not a singer.
Yeah.
But I love to sing. Like I'm singing all in the shower. I'm driving in my car singing.
Yeah.
I be by myself. I'm singing all day. You know what I'm talking about? But
that's how
in my mind, I'm like, as far as publicly, I'm not a singer. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. See, and that's me. Like I'll sing like by myself, like in the shower. Like if I hear music, like I'm gonna sing it. I'll be at work at my desk with my earphones in, singing, humming. You know what I'm saying? But like to be on stage and me singing in front of people, I'm like, if I mess up this note, y'all gonna judge the mess out of me. And I be nervous. Like I know I'm thinking real hard about the note I gotta go to. Like I'm the person that gotta put my finger where the note is at so I can find it. You know what I'm saying? But
poetry is so much easier because I'm just talking to y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can say words. I can use my voice inflections how I want. It ain't like they gotta be in a specific place. I hit that note wrong, throw the whole song off. Y'all gonna be looking at me like, what is that? And I ain't about to catch me doing that.
I feel you. So look, man, you have any shows coming up?
I don't have shows.
You just had a show though.
Did
you have a show recently with We Go Live? Were you on that show?
I was not on that show. That was my birthday weekend, so I wasn't there. But I will be attending their next show, which is March 31st. Yes. March 31st. March 31st is the next We Go Live show.
Okay.
I won't be performing, but I will be there. It's going to be a great time. I suggest y'all get a ticket and pull up because it's going to be live. Right. I didn't make the last one, which I was so hurt about, but it was my birthday weekend.
I thought I saw a flyer for you or something.
No,
okay,
no, wasn't me.
Okay.
You probably saw me post it. You probably saw me post the flyer for the show.
Yeah.
But now I'm definitely going to be at the next one. I'm excited. Yeah. They got a dope lineup. Like, it's going to be... Pop going to be on that show, and I know he was here last week, so... Yeah, it's going to be...
I'm going to be there. I missed the last show, but I'm going to be at this next
we both going to be in there then.
Yeah.
It's lit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I don't have no shows coming up as of right now. But, I am outside every once in a while. You might catch me at an open mic, you know what I'm saying, performing a little bit. But right now I don't have shows coming up, but I am attending shows that other people are in, supporting when I can.
I saw you at Puff Puff Poetry open mic.
Yeah, that was a vibe. That was a vibe. They got another one coming up. I'm going to try to pull up there. These weekdays be killing me. I be trying to be outside, but then I got work in the morning. I need to go to bed, but, I'll probably do the next one.
Okay.
Yep.
So, one more thing before we get up out here now. So, you was doing a writer's workshop that I had the pleasure of attending. Are you going to be doing any more of these writers' workshops?
I might once I'm able to have the time to really commit to it. I did do that for a few months, and it was cool. I rented a space for a little bit.
Right.
I utilized somebody else's space for a little while. Did it at my house for a little bit, and then I was like, let me just pause and, better prepare so that it's something that
I enjoyed it. I learned a lot.
Yeah,
What was that technique we did? Because I hadn't even heard of that technique. But it's called the 3-5 or something. What is it called?
The haiku.
It's called the haiku. Explain the haiku again for me, please.
The haiku is a 17-syllable poem. The first line is 5 syllables. The second line is 7 syllables. And the third line is 5 syllables. I think it stems from a Chinese culture and heritage. Usually they write it about like something that has to do with nature. Don't quote me on it. I could be very wrong. I do know that it stems from their culture. But it's a 17-syllable poem.
How often do you use this technique when you write, period?
I like to do it to challenge myself because you got to say as much as you can in as little syllables as possible. You know what I mean? So it's It's pretty interesting.
It was.
It's pretty interesting. I enjoy doing them.
I thought about that a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
But I forgot the number pattern of what it was.
Yep.
That's why I'm
asking you. Haiku. 575. 17 syllables.
575.
Yep.
Okay,
so if you ever want to challenge yourself to write a haiku, you got 17 syllables to say something poetic and have it make sense, and then that's it.
To me, that took a lot of work off of me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because if I gotta save my words in this certain pattern, that's easy. I got the pattern is set, so now I just gotta fill in the blanks. Yeah. Basically, you know what I'm talking about? For me. Yeah.
For me, it's harder because I'm the type of person like I wanna make sure that what I'm saying makes sense and you really convey it and get the full picture. Okay. And I'm the type of person like I'm gonna explain as much as I can, but then it's like you limiting me to only saying it in this much time, and I'm like. I don't know if I can do that, but it's a good challenge. It's a good challenge. It's pretty cool.
See, for me, I guess, but it was easy to me because it's like writing rhymes. It's like if you would come up with a flow pattern first before you write, it's easy to fill in that pattern with words. Yeah. Now you got the pattern. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. So you got the pattern. So now it's just about just filling in the blanks, making the syllables. Put words in the syllable spaces. So for me, it was like, oh, this is easy.
I'm the opposite. I don't like being restricted. Let me flow. Let me flow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, look, man, we're going to take us a quick commercial break. And when we come back, Deuce will be performing for us. What piece are you going to do? You know yet? It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. She don't even know what she's going to do yet. She's going to get up there and they're going to be like, okay, this one.
Whatever come out.
So y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
I'm Rebecca Rose, Becky with the Good Hair. If you would like to become one of the partnered distributors, you can apply online or attend one of my many events. At the events, you will receive a contract that contains different textures and how to apply a halo within seconds, pricing, and features and benefits. So if you want to step out and show out, remember, Becky with the Good Hair.
A stress relief. He got that cocoa butter touch, guiding my life through Reiki. Oh my God, what's Reiki? Everything I want, everything I need. He did the inner work. He come to me complete. He healed his bloodline. That brother really deep. When he run up on the scene, he changed the frequency. Everybody feel it. Everybody know we some masters of self. We got a soul glow. Never leave you in wonderland when you dealing with God, man, let his actions speak. That's why he a real G. Steady moving in silence. Got the depth and the height to match intellectual conversations. Spitting straight facts. Got me saying affirmations while he hit it from the back. Got me saying affirmations while he hit it hard from the back. It's a violet flame. It's a violet flame. It's a violet flame. It's a violet flame. I came to mark my spot. I didn't come to play no game.
All right, I'll get that to you by the 29th. Let me go and make my...
You try not to remember how it starts because you feel like it's never going to end. you hope, and you pray, and you wish on all the stars you can't see in a polluted sky that one day you'll wake up and it'll be gone, but you wake up and it's still there, lingering. Like cheap cologne, you wake up and you still refuse to look in the mirror. You know that everything you felt the day before, and the day before that, and all the days before then remains. So this morning, it's the same old routine. You grab a pair of jeans and an oversized t-shirt to cover up all those excessive curves you were told you have, fat. You wear your clothes like burdens. You so desperately wish to be a size 6 and show off that butterfly tattoo you always wanted on your stomach but never got. You walk with your head down. Weight of the world on the back of your neck, you tread quickly to avoid seeing your fresh workout sneakers as a reflection of yourself. Useless. You don't want to see anything that reminds you of yourself. And you don't want to see anything that doesn't either, because anything beautiful just reminds you that you are not. As if you haven't wished that you could forget. Mirrors taunt at you like elementary school bullies on schoolyards. Every time you pass one, you're in 3rd grade again. Being dished your first insult and having no idea how to respond, so you accept it and believe it and replay it every day in the back of your mind. You're ugly, and you tell yourself that so much that being told you're beautiful upsets you. You attack anyone who will blur out such belligerent lies. A part of you wants to believe them. And that part of you becomes angry that you want to believe them because you know better. You don't get no better. You ain't no fine wine, no fine china, no fine nothing. You're ugly, and you know it because somebody told you that a long time ago, and it took way too long for anybody to disagree. But baby, I disagree. You ain't nothing but beautiful. Forget those big clothes. Buy you something your exact size, and I bet you catch the eye of that chubby chaser you're gonna marry. Show him all of your stretch marks. And he'll say thank you for growing into all of the woman he has to love. He's going to love you. He's going to worship the ground they told you can't walk on without making an earthquake. Baby, make the earthquake. So all those people that made fun of you fall to your feet, and then with your hand in the hand of your man, walk over them. Watch them envy you. Make them wish to be a size 16 with a triple D cup and an ass that needs a custom-made G-string. Go get that butterfly tattoo you always wanted on your ass that needs a custom-made G-string, and every time you dance, make that butterfly fly, baby girl, you fly, and you got the wings to prove it. Flap your flag because you are fabulous, you are fierce, you are the epitome of the universe, beautiful and immeasurable. Throw away your weighbridge. You can't weigh your beauty anywhere between 1 and 300. Be proud to tip that scale. Your beauty is infinite. Your beauty is unique. You are lips, hips, eyes, and thighs that have gone underappreciated for far too long. You have been starving for compliments, and you deserve someone who will feed you the nourishment that you have been missing. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are smart. You are as attractive gets. You are brave. You are hard. You are going to wake up tomorrow morning feeling more esteem for yourself than you could have ever imagined. You're going to wake up tomorrow morning and that elephant in the room will be gone. You're going to wake up tomorrow morning and there will be you in a mirror. And you two are finally going to meet on a really good note.
We are literally bombarded by dangerous toxins every minute of every day through the food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe. In fact, the majority of our food choices are high in calories and low in nutrients, leading to nutritional starvation, which can result in common health problems. Introducing nanotechnology. Coupled with the power of nature, this science provides an unprecedented health breakthrough, and the researchers at Sankey Global have harnessed this technology, resulting in real health benefits. Our scientists are world-renowned for advancements in cellular health, using natural ingredients that are easily absorbed by the body.
We must solve the body's own problem, which is by having such a stressful life, by having the stress from calorie, the body's ability to regenerate, to manage its metabolism decrease. And if we bring a solution to this metabolism problem, the body can regenerate itself, does not need more help.
Our flagship product, Belage, is a blend of all natural ingredients, including Orasad, a proprietary blend of super antioxidants, assembled to naturally penetrate the cell walls and detoxify trillions of mitochondria in our bodies. Village is backed by years of scientific research, and when the body is healthy on the cellular level, it can naturally heal itself and produce abundant energy. Cronui, also an all-natural blend, is formulated with Auxilia, a powerful product that stimulates metabolism.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. Y'all just seen Deuce Deuce just kill that thing. I got my god brother with me right now. We got my brother YAHYA is in the building, a.k.a. John the Baptist.
Yes.
How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man.
Yes,
Been trying to get you here for a minute. My man is a busy man.
I'm here,
Yeah.
I'm here. Been checking out the Artist Access and couldn't wait to come through. And I'm glad we was able to link up.
Right.
It's gonna be the first of a few.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Them I go tired for see me face.
So look, before we get into this interview, I need all my fans who watching the show, if you support the show, look, we're giving away a free bottle of the Blackberry, our signature drink for the show. The first caller, you see the number right there, first caller who calls will get a free bottle of this delicious Blackberry drink. So y'all call, somebody call and get that. You know what I'm saying? Deuce Deuce, your mama, is mom watching Deuce Deuce? Tell mom to call and get that free bottle. You know what I'm talking about? Look.
Could have buried the sweet
y'all, look, this is my drink. So y'all don't know what you're missing. Y'all might want to call and get this bottle right quick. You know what I'm talking about? And when you call, you will be live on the air. So when you call, tell us about the show, tell us about the performance Deuce Deuce just did. Let us know how you like the show and all that good stuff. So yeah, y'all do that right quick. YAHYA. How you like the Blackberry? Man, that Blackberry is something nice, huh?
Yeah, man, that's that Mogan David.
Oh yeah.
Shielded David. Kosher.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. You know, it's just straight grapes.
Right.
Yeah, man, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, right?
Yes, sir. So YAHYA.
Brother.
Let the Artist Access people know, like, how did you started playing that guitar? Like, when did you and your guitar meet each other? You know what I'm saying? Take us back.
Well, I started out as an MC,
right?
A straight MC, and for those that's in Houston, like they used to call me Johnny Quest.
What?
So yeah. So as an MC, I used forget about it, and moved to Atlanta to do some music and everything, and just as the years progressed. By the time I got back to Houston, I just kind of, the hip hop and the rap scene just wasn't the same, but music still loved me. And my mother bought my father an acoustic guitar for their first wedding anniversary. And so it was in storage. I pulled it out, had it restrung, and just started playing with it and started expressing myself musically that way. Because I never... You know, I've always been a writer, like the sister Deuce Deuce was saying. I've always was able to write. So now it just kind of switched up a little bit, and just started to express myself. Started to teach myself the guitar. Started to teach myself a little bit, and it's been about maybe 10 years, 10, 11 years right now. Yeah.
That's why you're so cool with it.
At least that, yeah.
It's been a minute, yeah.
All right, yeah. I strum a little bit, rhythm.
Yeah,
man.
So you was spitting the bars first.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You had it like any of your projects you had dropped back then?
One of the. I had a couple of like little songs that came out. I did a lot of shows.
Right.
Yeah, as any of the old school artists, they'll be able to attest. You know, Johnny Quest I was tearing the scene.
I believe you could look. I didn't heard you sing, and I didn't heard you spit.
Yeah.
See that you got a rap a song called I Am That I Am, bruh.
Yeah.
Talking about lyrically. Oh my goodness. I might want to hear that today too. you might be the first artist to perform 2 songs today.
Hey, I'll do it for you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'll do it for you. I could not for real.
Hey, the lyrics on that thing?
Oh, thank you, brother.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, hip hop, my goodness, man. So we old school, you know.
Yeah.
I just turned 50 on Monday.
Wow.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
So you know, yeah, this is part of that 50. This is part of that celebration. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
yes.
look no older than you look like you in your 30s, 20s, late 20s, 30s.
You see it.
You know what I'm talking about?
What?
For real.
Yes. So I grew up in hip hop. Hip hop was born the same year I was.
Okay,
so in '73.
Yeah.
So man, I'm talking back then. Man, I love rap.
Right.
And I love to rap. So I can't stop. Even in my music, you're gonna hear me spit every now and again. I got to. It's like I couldn't stand where hip hop was going or where rap was going, but I never went a day without spitting something. Even just some driving and just start kicking a little freestyle or something, or just start rhyming. It's just yeah.
So how did you start writing? Like, who was like any family members that you looked up to that made you want to start to write and whatnot? It was just the culture basically that got you inspired.
You know, as far as writing go, I don't know. I think it's just in me, honestly. My father could write. My mother could write. My father's a 5th generation minister. So when I became a minister, 6th generation. So, but he was a writer. My mother could write. So it was just in the DNA, I guess.
Mom did poetry?
She's an English teacher.
Okay.
So she could write.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She could do creative writing, essays, and that type of thing. Right. So the creative writing aspect of it was always there. So I was, you know, back with New Edition, Candy Girl days, like, it was crazy. I wrote a song back then. I did it for my father, and he was like, boy, you ain't write that. I heard that on the radio. And that's what made me feel like, yo, I could do this.
Yeah.
I could do this. I was probably like 9 years old, like 9 or 10 back then, man. But it was just something, man, that was fascinating about the way people would take rhymes and take words and make them rhyme. Grandmaster Flash, you know, the Sugar Hill Gang, Wicked Cricket. You know what I'm saying? Like all these, I saw Wicked Cricket on the news, and he said something about mathematics and all kind of little. I was just like, yo, okay, and that thing just hit me as far as, and I just started to write rhymes.
Right. I forgot, man. You said you mentioned your mom, and I forgot, man. Your mom looked like she stopped aging. She looked like she just stopped aging. You know what I'm talking about? Mom look young still. So I'm like, okay, that's where it come from. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Yeah.
Genetics.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, brother.
So, what you gonna perform for us today besides the music? If you do the I Am, like, what song you gonna perform today?
Oh man, that was the hardest thing to do. I was like, so I think I'm gonna do Forward. I think I'm gonna do Forward.
Okay.
Yeah. When I perform that, a lot of people. I get a lot of good feedback from Forward. They love that one. It's, you know, it's progressive, it's conscious, you know, and everything. So then we'll do Forward.
Right.
And as a people, we have to forward.
Right.
You know, it's not about living in the past, or we got all our ancestors. We got all of that strength with us.
Right.
All of that support with us.
Right.
But they're there to help us push forward.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not to just be like, oh man, you remember this, and not to dwell in the trauma and things that we've been through, but to start the process of healing and going forward, man. Forward. Yeah. The brother get deep. The brother get like,
if y'all also don't know, man, so this is my brother. This is my god brother, right?
Yes,
we like you, my brother, in the I Am vibration, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So I met YAHYA at the center, the Self-Empowerment Center, which is called Bio-Vibrational Science, right?
Yes, sir.
So the brother, he gives lectures. Like the brother, he's a teacher, not just a musician. The brother is also a teacher. And so the last lecture he did, man, he did a lecture called Super 7. Awesome. You heard me?
Thank you, brother.
Bro, so hey, I want to ask you, like, so when you be preparing for those lectures, is it basically like the same method of writing lyrics, same thing going on?
You know what? Kind of. but writing lyrics comes so different.
It come easy, huh?
Well, it come different. Like different songs come differently.
Right.
Like some songs you could just pen out quick.
Right.
Some rhymes, I may start a rhyme. It's a rhyme I got called the Emerald. Like I don't even really know what to call it, but it's like Emerald Tablets or something. And the first line I wrote like 15-something years ago, and never came up with nothing to go to forward it until like 3 or 4 years ago, like maybe 3 years ago. So it's like writing comes differently. Sometimes it comes sporadic. You know what I mean? Like the sister Deuce Deuce was saying that she started some songs but just ain't finished them, and sometimes it happened like that. So I don't press the writing.
The issue. Like,
I can't force it.
I feel you.
So sometimes the jhanas, which is wisdom teaching, it come the morning of. Sometimes the idea come a week or two before, but it doesn't. The body of it doesn't materialize until the night before.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's a difference. I just go with spirit, man. Let I am God the steps.
There you go.
You know what I mean? I just let I am God the steps.
Look, our Acharya, who's also he's a master teacher. He comes up there. He might have something prepared for us, and he'll just
start flowing.
He'll just give you something right off the dome. And forget what he prepared to talk about. Like, so I understand what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when spirit coming through, you gotta just let it flow.
Yeah.
That's that flow state. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's your joint called? God is a Poet.
God is a Poet. That's
See,
a lot
of
my rhymes lately be like downloads. Like that one in particular, it just come and I pick up and it just be coming. And I just be writing while it's coming. You know what I'm talking
about? Yeah, you just gotta obey the spirit and trust the forces and just let it, just like, you know, take your oars out the boat. Right. And ride with it. Yeah.
That's basically what I come to find out, YAHYA, is that's really the key to life. The key to this whole thing is just letting that higher intelligence, that higher presence within you, let it have its way, because it know the way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So it's like once you just kind of like get out your way and let that part of you that know what need to be happening right at the moment.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it take over. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I've been doing that a lot lately. Just.
Man, absolutely.
Just yielding, like we all been given a free will, right? But I took my free will and give it back to that presence, that higher presence within me.
Yeah.
And say, hey, what we doing?
Right.
I'm rocking with you.
Yeah.
I'm tired of doing what I want to do. Look, what we doing?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And life, man, when life just everything fall in place now.
Yeah.
Cause that part
beautiful.
Knows. It knows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it know it.
You be trying to figure it out, and that part already know.
Right. And I was telling my nephew this, like, when you do all that you're supposed to do, and you take care of what you're supposed to take care of, and it don't work out, that's the forces working. And the forces are saying like, yo, this ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't it. You did everything you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You crossed your T's, dotted your I's, and it still ain't work out? Okay, then it ain't meant. Let me, let the forces be and let them work.
And that takes wisdom to be able to recognize that and stop knowing when to say, okay, I hear what you're saying. I hear you. You know what I'm talking about? So some people, like in the past, you be still trying to do it, like, oh, thinking you gotta try harder. But nah, it ain't what it's saying. It ain't saying try harder. It's saying, hey, back up. Let's try something else. Let's try something else.
Yeah, let's try something else. Step out of that material reasoning and just, because we know. They back there like, we know. Hold on, tag me in. Let me step in for you. Let me handle this right quick. This ain't where you supposed to be. You did all you could. And being obedient to that leads to something else. You don't know where it's leading to, but you just gotta trust.
Right.
You gotta trust in the
that
force.
Process. Trust that process. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Absolutely, brother.
Man, it's a beautiful kid. I'm telling you, bro. Since I've been doing that, I be telling people that I'm in heaven, and I be meaning that. Like when I mean by that, when I'm in heaven, I'm talking about everything is right where it's supposed to be at. You hear me?
Yes.
I stopped trying to do it my way.
Man, that's a beautiful
I stopped
place
trying
to
to
be.
get it. I got tired of making mistakes doing it my way. You know what I'm saying? So now I straight just I lean on that greater portion of my being. You feel me? And basically, I'm here to I be along for the ride. I'm the witness of the magic that's taking place. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole beauty of this journey in this fleshly experience. You can sit back and be that witness of the magic that's taking place. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm on.
But that Super 7, the Super 7, bro, all this came from that Super 7. That Super 7, bro, was something serious. You hear me?
Yes, thank you, bro.
I like how you was connecting all of those sevens. That 7 is basically everywhere in nature. And you tied it all together. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All the way to I didn't even know about this stone called a Super 7 stone. I hadn't even heard about this stone.
Yeah, Super 7 called the Melody Stone. I carry it with me everywhere I go. What you mean? I always carry a piece of Super 7. See me just say
Explain the Super 7 again for the people.
Super 7. It's a combination of 7 different crystals.
Crystals, okay.
Yeah, that are found like infused together in nature. You know, a few of them, I don't know them all by heart, but like amethyst is part of it.
It look like amethyst.
Amethyst,
I see that amethyst all through that thing.
Clear quartz, smoky quartz, rutile, and a few other things. And so one little piece of it carries the vibration of the whole. And what makes it so powerful is that each one of those stones has its own properties. But this combine all those properties together. So the Super 7 never needs charging, never needs cleansing. It supports and charges the other crystals around it and makes other crystals, it enhances those properties of the crystals around it. So
that's fire. That's fire. Because see, clear quartz do that by itself. Clear quartz do that.
So you know how so powerful clear quartz is. Clear quartz, So clear quartz infused with
all
amethyst. You spit that. You said something about amethyst when you started tonight. Amethyst is infused with smoky quartz, with rutile, and all kind of other little.
But you say something about how you said like one part. The whole is in one part or something. How you say that? How you say that?
Like any little part of it still carries the properties of the whole.
So when you say that man, even when I think about even us as being the macro and the micro. Absolutely. Basically, like I carry the whole, everything in the universe is within my being. So when you say that came to my mind when you say that, you feel me?
Yes, absolutely.
And man, that's powerful. That's powerful, bro.
Yeah, a drop of water, the drop of water in the ocean.
The whole ocean is in that drop.
In that drop.
Right. See, that's how it's like, man, look here.
Micro and macro cosmos.
Yeah. It's like we are a miniature version of the whole thing, existence.
Man. The whole thing.
You feel me? So that's why when they say greater is within you, you need to meditate on that, cause it's like, man.
Yeah. Yeah, just like your whole ancestral lineage is all
right.
Just you a part of all of that.
The whole.
Yeah, you got all of them at your beck and call to help you, propel you, and push you forward.
Right, push you forward. Right, tie it back to the forward. See, that's what he did with that lecture. I'm trying to tell you. Look, we gonna get to this performance. Cause look, we gonna talk all day about this. What we talking about now? But look, y'all, we're gonna take us a quick break. When we come back,
go get Rosalie.
YAHYA gonna be doing this thing. He brought his guitar with us today too.
Man, we're gonna get Rosalie.
Yeah. So y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
Granted.
Yeah.
Boom.
We all experience difficult times in life, and it's during these times when we need the most support that we hide ourselves from the rest of the world. Have you been missing in action? I'm here to tell you that you don't have to go it alone. MIA is a grief support group that helps remind us that we're all great no matter the circumstances we find ourselves in. You don't have to go through life alone. We're here for you because we are you.
Have you been in a car accident, injured on the job, a trip, slip, or fall due to someone else's negligence? If so, call Texas Personal Injury Referral Group, where our 24-hour service line will quickly connect you with the help you need. Call us at 713-331-3995. Texas Personal Injury Referral Group. We connect you with the help you need.
Hey guys, Ashley here with You Endure Tea Company. And are you feeling sluggish? Well, we got something for you. You Endure's all-new Slim Tea 14-day detox. This organic detox tea helps to purify your body by gently removing toxins, waste, and excess water. The premium herbs were blended to support your immune system, help boost your metabolism, and stimulate your sluggish digestive system to help you feel lighter and less bloated. And let's be honest here, who does not like being lighter and less bloated? I mean, if you ask me, I definitely do. This delicious blend has powerful ingredients that help support a healthy colon. Plus, it's caffeine free, y'all. So visit us today at youendure.com. And remember, when you make healthy choices, you endure.
Yeah. Take up the staff of Moses and the shield of David and on the wisdom of Solomon. I meditated. They threw me in the lion's den, but lion them and I a friend. We trod through the battlefield with victory as swift as the wind. Up your mighty race and forward. Rise, Jaja youth, and forward. Forward, forward, forward. Up your mighty race and forward. Rise, conscious beings, and forward. Forward. Forward, forward. I stand firm like Mount Kiliman. I hold the fire of the sun. I let the Nyabingi bring me. I am the drum. I gather the storms of the seas and lightning on the sky. You see the forces of nature rush to defend I and I. Up in mighty race and forward. Rise, conscious beings, and forward. Forward, 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 yeah. Up in mighty race and forward. Rise, Jaja youth, and forward. Forward, forward, forward. There was nothing before, now I stand before you in your foreground and foreshadow like the travels before sound. I was born proud to be born brown. Seems they built the champion up just to be torn down. From the dust of the battlefield arises the one to slew them with a sword about the size of the sun. He's in debt cause he borrowed time from tomorrow, drinks the wine of redemption and eats the bread of sorrow. Oh, the people are the champion, but feel God forsaken. See, God sleeps in you, it's up to you when God awakens. So call out to him, or call out to her, or call out to them, then burn frank and myrrh. There's strength in the struggle, even though you're not sure. You can't run from truth just because it's obscure. You all the way and meant to be greater than Yahshua. Slay the dragon, lead a battlefield smelling like Maj Moore. Up your mighty race. Rise, rise and forward. Up in mighty race, rise, rise and forward. Up in mighty race and forward. Rise, Jaja youth, and forward, 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 yeah. Up in mighty race and forward. Rise, conscious beings, and forward, 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 yeah. Ooh, up ye mighty race. Boom. Yeah.
Welcome to Combat Cardio Fitness, where fitness meets combat. Our program is for all ages because our mission is simple. Have fun and get in the best shape of your life. Come enjoy high-intensity workouts while building character, discipline, and also skill. While our name is Combat, our focus is fundamentals, from beginner techniques to also expert-level combinations. We offer a wide range of classes to get you results. Sign up today for a free 3-day pass and experience Combat Cardio Fitness.
Dope performance by YAHYA.
Yes. Bomb, bomb,
Forward.
bomb.
Fire, YAHYA.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 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 yes.
And I want to thank y'all for coming through today. I appreciate y'all for coming, share y'all some of y'all story with us on this beautiful Wednesday.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So tell the people where they can reach y'all at right quick on your IGs and Facebooks and all that good stuff.
I don't have Facebook, but you can follow me on Instagram at Deuce Deuce the Poet. That is DEUCE the Poet. And I do be following back unless it's a spam page. Be watching.
Got a lot of them out there these days. Look,
What
man.
you mean? Yeah, and you can hit me at on Instagram as well at Yah Baptist, YAHBAPTIST.
Yeah. Forgot to talk about, man. You make them fire bracelets you got on your wrist right there too.
Do make some bracelets.
So if people that want to get some of that, they can hit you up on the IG for that too.
Yes, hit me up on that, and I'm working on the artist page now and everything, where I got a link where you can get some of the jewelry and some of the sacred geometry art and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
I forgot to mention, man. I saw you. You was at a museum like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
That was at Texas Southern.
Oh,
and
okay.
Texas Southern Museum, and there was an artist named Frank Kimkane Noah from Cameroon.
Okay.
Who dope artist. Part of his canvas, he'll use the back of carpets as his canvas, and he would paint like traditional European things in the back in black and white, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Great Wall of China, and then paint ancestral, spiritual type things in the forefront in color. And his whole story is bananas. He came out from Belgium to be at the at Texas Southern. I think that exhibit is going to be on till like maybe April or something like that. But if you get a chance, go by. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
Right?
Yes, they had me singing.
Yeah.
Playing the guitar. And, you know, it was crazy because I took my CDs, I went over there and had a whole thing set up, and the sister was like, okay, you can play now. So I was just the ambiance. I was just the background while people was going around checking out the exhibit. It wasn't about me at all. So I really relaxed and was just like I'm rehearsing in my living room or something, and just started singing and wailing out that thing. And so they, you know, they appreciated it. They said it was a nice vibe and everything. It was cool. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Yeah, the art exhibit is crazy. You get a chance to go by TSU, check out that, and then check out the murals in Hannah Hall. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Yes. John Biggers, legendary artist. You know what I mean? All the art majors from the late 70s, early 70s, they would do murals. Okay. So the hallways of Hannah Hall are muraled up from yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, look, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Y'all follow these dope artists. They are so incredibly talented. Y'all keep waiting on Deuce Deuce to give us that album. She gonna give us, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So look, man, like I always say, once you own your now, you have already won. So y'all stay tuned next week, same place, same time. This is the Artist Access. And your access has been granted.
I want my dogs to win it. Remember my dog was